In this demonstration, we'll take a look at the end-user search experience in SharePoint Server 2010. I'm looking for information about strategic consulting projects that we have done in the past, and I want to repurpose an existing set of slides to give me a head start. As I start to type strategic, a number of query suggestions are shown to me. These are based on previous searches that have been performed, and they can straight away help me focus my search. If I like the look of one of these suggestions, I can simply click it in the drop-down list and the query is run automatically. The results for my query are displayed and a definition is provided for the term I searched for. This is because the site administrator has already defined a keyword and a best bet for my search term and created a definition for it. Then the actual search results are displayed. Now by default, search results are displayed in order of relevance. SharePoint 2010 has many powerful inputs in determining relevance, including new factors such as click-through rates. That way, the more people who find a document useful and click on it, the higher that document will be ranked in future searches. This really helps relevance improve automatically over time. A result includes the title and a link to the document, and a contextual preview or teaser is also shown to me, so I can quickly make a judgment about the likely contents of the document. Where the terms I searched for are included in the teaser text, they are highlighted, which can further strengthen my opinion about how closely the document content meets my needs. Some additional properties are also displayed, such as author, date and size. Now I'm generally satisfied that I have at least searched for relevant terms and received a promising looking set of responses to my query, but I'm really looking to find the PowerPoint slides that I want to repurpose. So I will use the new refinement panel to narrow my search. I can then refine by author. And in this case I know that Edward Dell has produced decks which will be a good starting point for me. To give me an even better head start, I don't want to start repurposing very old content where information may be out of date. And so with a few simple and intuitive clicks, whereby I have conversed with the SharePoint search results, I have homed in on a small number of documents that I'm pretty sure will give me a head start for my own presentation. Now I can simply click on the document and view the PowerPoint deck right here in the browser. Furthermore, I can click the edit button and make changes right here. So this is a great boost for my productivity. I can use this document almost in its entirety. And when I close the deck, SharePoint even saves it back up on the server. Now I will ask a colleague to create a slide about the project timeline that applies to my project. I really want to know proactively when he has completed the change so that I can review it. I can create an alert so that I can be notified when SharePoint discovers new or modified documents that meet my search criteria. Furthermore, I can subscribe to this search as an RSS feed, and any of my RSS readers, such as Internet Explorer or Microsoft Outlook, can consume that feed. Now, one more thing I'd like to do is include search results from SharePoint when I use my Windows search from my desktop. By clicking this icon, I can configure my desktop search connector in a very straightforward manner. Now the search provider has been added to my favourites in Windows and as a location in my search folder. And then when I search from Windows Explorer, results from SharePoint are displayed. I can even sort by the managed properties of these documents. And I can even preview these PowerPoint decks right here. And here's the deck that I edited just recently. Notice how the results page back in SharePoint is showing me results from other federated locations. I can see people matches in the related search section, which could be extremely useful for me. I can see that Frank Miller is a strategic consultant, so he will prove to be an extremely useful contact as I start completing my presentation. I can see at a glance whether he's online or not, and I can see his contact details and communicate with him. We have federated results from other locations such as Bing. Now with the federated people, I'll click Frank and see his place in the organisation. I see how Frank relates to me in terms of reporting structure. I'll perform a more focused people search by using the People tab. I'll search for sales management and then sort by social distance. I might then view the content by my colleague Edward that matches the search terms. Now I want to find a project manager who I know is called Morris. Notice how I've spelled Morris, but see how SharePoint's phonetic name matching has found Morris Taylor. SharePoint includes very powerful functionality for matching phonetic variations, nicknames, misspellings and spelling variations for people's names. For example, I can use a nickname support to find Dan, Daniel and Danny. So in this demonstration you have seen a typical end-user search experience in SharePoint Server 2010.